Hey loves, it's your girl Bree here, and I'm back to y'all with another video. So I wanted to do a week in a life because it's been a minute since I've done a week in a life. My car clip is broken. I love that for me. But I just had to go to the health department to get my TB test done. Because I waited till last minute and I had to have it done by Friday, my first clinical day. So I love that for me. Y'all, I just literally been lazy. That's just one way to like kind of put it into perspective. But yeah. So today, our class is normally at 1. But my teacher wants to do a review. Our first exam is tomorrow. Love it, y'all. This is nursing school. Your teacher teaches you one day, and hey, you got a test next week. I hope you learned something. But yeah, that's nursing school. Yeah, so now it's still really early. So I guess I was trying to get to this. If you got insurance, the health department will do your vaccinations and stuff like that for you. So that's why I came up to this health department to get that done. I was like the second person in line. My husband dropped the kids off for me, so I just had to do their hair and stuff like that. Mom life. But now I'm gonna probably just take my butt home and go over a couple of more things and go from there. Cause like honestly, I don't think I'm supposed to work out after having a TB test or something. I don't know. But yeah. So if you're new here, this channel is all about beauty, logs, lifestyle vlogs, and we throw a lot of nursing in there, y'all. Like lately, it's all been nursing, but your girl is trying to get y'all a week in a life. It has seriously been hard. Like yesterday, I was crying because I'm just like all over the place. And it's really just. I'm a little overwhelmed. It's not the material. I don't feel like the material has been. It's the devil trying to get in my mind and make me feel like I can't do this. And that's really all it is. This is praying times for me right now. I feel like when I get close to something, there's a piece of me that tries to sabotage. Like, you really think you can do this? So that other piece of me, because it's only 10% of me that feels like, oh, you really, this is where you double down and you just keep persevering. Like, this is where the hard work comes in. This is where affirmations need to come in, constantly reminding myself of positivity, like positive things. Like, you can do this. Who says you can't do this? What makes you think you can't do this? And let's change the narrative. Like, let's change, why do we think like this? Like, what makes you incapable? You have all the tools to succeed. You're given the same material as everybody else. If they can do it, you can do it. If they're making A's, you can make A's. You just gotta work for it. And honestly, we trying to pass, y'all. Like, I'm at that point. Shoot, who want valedictorian? Who? Baby, I just want the RN behind my name. You can have that. But yeah. So I'm gonna take y'all with me throughout the day and tell y'all how I'm feeling. This is my second week of my third semester. So I graduate actually this year in December time frame. So we're just trying to get through this semester. Last week was a little rough. I felt like I was trying to organize my life or whatever. So I didn't vlog last week. I literally started the vlog, y'all, and everything. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna vlog my first week of nursing school. It didn't happen like that. My kids was giving me hell and everything. So it just did not happen the way I wanted it to happen. But I was like, this week I'm gonna vlog for y'all and I'm gonna show y'all how my week go. Hopefully it's better than it was last week. Anybody that is in nursing school or just wanting to know, your first couple weeks, you're trying to basically build a routine. You're trying to see how your teacher tests are, which I have a test tomorrow. So that's why I'm like studying and stuff. But you have totally different schedule. It's like not every semester you're gonna have the same schedule. Like I have classes on Tuesday and Wednesday. Yesterday was Martin Luther King holiday. So we didn't have, well, we normally don't have class on Mondays anyway. Only have classes on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And my clinical days this semester is Thursdays and Fridays. So my only free day really is Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So those are my days to study and go all in or to work or whatever it may be. But on my Tuesdays, which is today, I don't have to go to class until 1 o'clock. But today my teacher decided to do like a review because we have our first exam next week. Not next, I lied. We have our first exam tomorrow. I know, right? Welcome to nursing school. Last week was a whole storm. That also happened. I guess it was like a tornado watch or whatever. So the kids were out of school. My campus shut down last week. So we only had one lecture and we were supposed to have 2 lectures before our exam last week, but we did not. So our exam is tomorrow and she's doing like a little review today. Thank God for that. But because of the fact we haven't had lecture our 2 times last week because of the storm that came. But I just wanted, long story short, I just wanted to bring, y'all across and give y'all an update on what I got going on. So I'm gonna be studying. My husband is on the way to Atlanta right now. So I gotta get my kids about 4:30. So I'm like, I don't know if she's gonna cancel our 1 p.m. class since we're going in there at 11. I don't know what she's gonna do, so I'll figure it out as I go. But other than that, that's it. And I'm gonna be studying, getting ready for this exam tomorrow. And then my first clinical day, which is Friday, getting ready for that. Let's get to the car because it is now 9:51 and it's a 30-minute drive to my school. So I kind of want to be there. That means I'm gonna get there about 10:20, 10:30. And I kind of want to be there good timing. I already got my backpack and everything, and I kind of wanted to grab some before I go. But good morning, y'all. Today is actually Wednesday. Okay, so I know y'all probably like, why you didn't take us through the rest of the day or how your day ended. Y'all, Tuesday was a hot mess. My teacher had scheduled like a room for us to go over the test, like just reviewing before we take the test on Wednesday. But other professors had the classroom actually scheduled. So we've been bouncing from classroom to classroom, classroom to classroom. Then she put us on break to eat lunch. And then we ended up just starting class. We just went to our regular, we just ended up going to our regular scheduled class that was at 1 p.m. Fast forward, I head home and all I did was study all night to prepare for this test. Today is actually my first exam for Med Surg 2 and I'm ready. I just got my girls ready and as you can hear them, we're about to get in the car. I'm doing actually good timing. It is 7:31 and I'm gonna drop them off at actual school because we were running late this morning. My 7-year-old is growing out of all of her clothes, So I picked her out an outfit and she could not fit it. So it was last minute wardrobe change. But yes, I'm gonna drop my clothes off, and then from there, I'm gonna go to school early so I can start, which is not the best thing, start studying stuff that I feel like I haven't really went over like I should have, like the arthritis, the osteoarthritis, and the rheumatoid arthritis. I feel like she's gonna really harp on that on the test, so I just kind of want to brush over it, use my iPad, write it a million times just to make sure I got it before I go. And yeah, and then I have actually peds first this morning from 9 to 12, and then I have med surg 2 class, so my exam is not until the end of the day. So wish your girl luck, and I'll tell y'all how that goes. Bye. Y'all bear with me, this is a whole nother day. We are in Thursday now, which I'm going to explain everything, but y'all just bear with me.
Morning, y'all.
Lonnie. Okay, you don't have to. That's your boundary. You don't want to say good morning, you don't have to.
Your opinion.
She waved though.
She waved.
It's okay. Hey loves. I'm gonna try not to move too much because I got my headphones in and you can hear every little thing that goes past this mic. Good morning, loves. My perfectly imperfect besties in this perfectly imperfect world. Don't you just love it here? Life slapping you upside the face, punching you, choking you, and you're just sitting there like, give me more. I'm joking, y'all. I'm really joking. But I'm not joking, because life really do be hard, y'all. Everybody's gonna go through things. You just gotta fight your way through it. Some people's battles are tougher than others, but you find a way to persevere. My TED Talk is over. Y'all, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. So, today, I'm back at the health department. And not in that way. I'm back at the health department. Y'all, tomorrow is my first clinical day. Yay! We love clinicals, right? We love trying to work with nurses that don't want us to be there. Like, we love it because we want to be a nurse one day, and we will be that nurse that would love nursing students. You put out what you want to get, and I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. I don't understand, but we're just gonna keep going. So today my day is really gonna just be them checking my TB test, and obviously it's like negative. I don't even know where that lady put it on my arm anymore because it just disappeared. So she's gonna go in there and give me my paperwork so I can go and upload this on Castle Branch, and I can start my clinical day tomorrow. I was having a couple issues with Castle Branch, and it was giving me, I have to do like a negative drug test. My drug test not uploaded and all this other stuff. Y'all, it's just giving me hell. But in nursing school, we learn we only worry about what we can handle, right? Oh yeah, and I just stopped recording yesterday. Let's talk about that. I stopped recording because I had my first exam yesterday, and I'm just sitting here like, I didn't even do the talk that I normally do before I have a test. But y'all, I felt some type of way. She emails us and she's like, an hour before our test now. Let's say that. An hour before the test, and she's like, leave after you take the test. We're not reviewing. What do you mean we're not reviewing? I need to know what I made. I don't know if that's common for other schools, but my school, usually after we take the test, we wait out in the hallway and then our teacher, she goes over the test, so you will have a rough estimate because you mark your answers on the Scantron and the actual paper copy test. You circle your correct answers. The teacher takes the Scantron. I hope I'm not confusing anybody, but the teacher takes the Scantron. You keep the actual test on your desk. Walk out. Everybody talk about, what they thought the answer was. Da 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 da. Come back in. We review the test, so you already know how many you got wrong. So you have a rough estimate, not including the extra credit points if your teacher gave you bonus questions or whatever. But you have a rough estimate of, and if she gives back questions or whatever, that confused everybody. But you got a rough estimate of what you made. The lady says she's not reviewing the test. I don't know what I made. And the test was hard. It was really hard. For a first med surge test at that, it was really hard. There's a man walking past my car right now looking at me record, and he's probably like, what is she doing? And he's like the security. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not harming anybody recording in my car, but yeah. Sorry, the military in me. I gotta see where he went. Okay, he went to his car. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just freaking out inside, just losing it, But I'm trying to focus on what I can manage. I can go home and study for my test that I have next week. I have another test next week, y'all. It's like once that first test hit, then the tests start rolling every week. Like my first week was just last week. My husband was like, they didn't even teach you nothing yet. How you got a test next week? Welcome to nursing school. Like, I love it here. And I was telling my husband the other day, out of all the choices I could have chose, like, when people joke about this all the time, but out of all the choices I could have chose for careers, I chose nursing. I'm insane. I'm freaking insane. Like, but y'all, God gonna get us through this. Like, we know this. Everything, this is all building our inner strong person. I don't know. Like, this is all building the tools we'll need to have to advocate for our patients. This is all building the momentum we'll need. Like, girl, you went through all that. You better go to work. Like, you wanted this. Like, y'all, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah. Let me stop talking and give y'all more vlog. But do y'all like this weekly vlog? I mean, like, I love when I do videos of me just sitting talking. Like, I love videos like that. I love content like that. But that's boring sometimes. Y'all want to see me, like, I'm going in the health department to get my TB test. Nobody cares. It's freaking skin test. But yeah, I'm a weirdo. I love it. So yeah, I'm about to go in here. It is 8:20. It's 8:20. As you seen, I dropped my kids off this morning and I'm going home and I'm studying. That's pretty much all the content y'all gonna get for today, because I'm trying to build myself, like create my study guide and stuff for today and then study. My husband got a lot of stuff planned this weekend. Not finna do it. Like, I love him to death, but y'all, don't do it to yourself. I did it myself last week, and that's why I'm kind of beating myself up a little bit, because I did not study as much as I wanted to. That's why I didn't feel as confident with the test. But I feel like it was the way she worded the questions. And that's always the way it is with nursing school tests. Like, it's the way they word it, and it's just like, Like, did I pass? Like, or did I not? Tell me. I hope she posted before we take our next test, because y'all, I'm over it. But let's continue the day. I love you guys. So y'all, I made me some bananas, oatmeal. Put some bananas in some oatmeal, basically. And this is a protein drink. Just this with ice. 30 grams. And oatmeal. And it kind of tones it down a little bit. The big straw, y'all. Get the big straw, you chug it. Look, halfway done already. Y'all, I did it again. It's like as soon as I finished working out, I was like, what camera? I'm not recording. And I didn't record nothing. So we're back to Friday now. Okay. So I kind of wanted to conclude this video. Y'all, this was crappy, I know. I gotta do better, but I really feel like I'm not gonna get better at my vlogs until I actually keep doing them. So, my first clinical day today was for Med-Surg 2. We're on an actual PCU floor. Sorry for this echo, but I'm in the bathroom. I'm about to change and get out of these clinical clothes. But we're on an actual PCU floor, and we basically just did like orientation. We basically went over the expectations she has with paperwork, how many patients we would normally have, what her expectations are with us, what we should learn by the end of the semester. And one thing I can say is that she really harped on the fact that she wants us to have the mind of a nurse by the time we leave. We know that some stuff is just not going to come naturally, but she was saying that not more on the skill, which I'm okay with because I work in the ER currently as a nurse extern. So I do a lot of hands-on catheters, IVs, doing labs. I do a lot of that. So I'm not really pressed on the skills portion, but she was talking about like she's trying to get us to think like a nurse, because last semester, my second semester, we basically went the day before, we got our patient assignment. We would go look in their record, do all our documentation, and come into clinical the next day and basically care for our patient. This semester, we're walking in and we're getting our patient assignment like a regular nurse would. So she's trying to basically teach us like, okay, so your patient comes in with this. What is your plan of care for today? Like, there's no looking it up in your nursing diagnosis book. There's no trying to figure out, which she did say we can use our phone if you don't understand what a diagnosis is. Like, she did say we could use our phone. We can look up, the computer has Google. We can look up the stuff we don't know. They're not expecting us to know everything. But this is where we get the mind of a nurse. And I'm really looking forward to that, because I feel like a lot of people I know, if you're like me, you got this nurse extern job or this PCT job or your CNA job just to see how it would be, just a taste of what it might be for like an actual nurse, like to see the environment the nurses are in, what are their expectations they have to go through daily. But I really feel like I'm going to learn a lot. I'm not even going to lie to y'all, because I want y'all to know the real, the truth, the honesty. I literally just got done crying not too long ago, because I literally was hard on myself, because everybody in my group were previously in a clinical group. Then they had the same clinical group last semester. I'm not in the same clinical group I had as last semester. They threw me in a group, so I'm with other people that I have not been in a clinical setting with before. So this is a brand new clinical group to me, and there's stuff that they were taught that I was not taught, which I'm not making excuses or anything. But with different clinical instructors, you learn different things. There's some stuff that is like their pet peeve that they're gonna address and say, hey, make sure you do this, or hey, make sure you don't do this. And I feel like last semester was so much drama. Like, I dealt with so much mess last semester, and this semester it's like I'm learning all these things. Like my teacher, she's asking me these questions. I'm like, I don't know the answers. Like I don't know. And it made me wake up and like, dang, I do a lot of this stuff in the ER and I don't know why. Like, and it just brought awareness. Like, what are the things you check for when obviously giving the blood pressure medicine? Make sure you know the blood pressure. Like, not like that, but like certain labs that are done. Like, she brought up a drug like vancomycin, and she was like, you need to know the trough level. And she's like, why do you need to know the trough level? Like, okay, so you make sure your patient is within their maintenance dose. If not, so it could be altered, or I don't know how to word it, but in my head it made sense. But it was just like some stuff I just don't know. And I'm trying to give myself grace, because I tell y'all this all the time. Give yourself grace, but I am gonna be hard on myself, because it's some stuff as a nurse you should know. Because I don't want, like, I feel like me being in ER, I do all these labs and all this stuff, and I'm thinking, what if the ER nurse tell me to go do this, and I go do it, and it could, like, you know, mess with the patient or mess the patient up or something like that. And I didn't know the why into why we're doing it, which I feel like I'm not doing anything like that, but I feel like certain labs, if I'm pulling labs, I should know the basic understanding of what that lab is. What's the meaning of that too? And that's some stuff I just really don't, just me being the guinea pig, I just don't know. So I say we challenge ourselves this semester to learn things that we don't know. We challenge ourselves this semester to truly think outside the box. And this semester we're trying to think more critically, which is hard. Because I'm kind of like a straightforward, okay, you got diabetes, okay, let me check your blood sugar. I'm like that. No. Am I giving rapid, or are you giving short acting or intermediate? Like, what is your, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's so much other stuff. You can't just, you know, say this person has diabetes and we're just giving insulin. Like that, it can't be just knowing that. You have to know so much more. When did the person eat? Like, all types of stuff, y'all. And it's just like, it's a little overwhelming, but it can be done. And I'm just praying that God, you know, just guides me through this, leads me in the path God needs to go, because it's hard. And I'm just standing here in the most awkward position, y'all. I've recorded several videos in this position, but it's just awkward. But I love you guys, and I pray y'all have a good semester. Mine's not, I wouldn't even say it's like horrible right now, but it's just, it's a wake up call for me. Like, it's like literally raising the bar for me. Like, but we're gonna get through this. I love you guys, and I pray y'all have a great rest of your month. I'm trying to do weekly videos, but we'll see how this goes. And have a good week. Love you. Bye.